All right. By this time, you should already have written a step-by-step procedure on the lab. So right up here where we say type in colored font, you should have step one, get my materials. Maybe you need a stopwatch, maybe you need a meter stick, whatever you need, you're going to have your materials. You're going to say who's going to do what roles. This is going to be very specific. How long are you going to do it? How are you going to take your measurements? How are you going to record your data? Once you have all of this set up, it should be very easy for you to make a data table. So we're going to insert a data table in here, right here. And I need to figure out how big my data table is going to be. If we go up to our Google Doc where it says insert, we can select to make a table. We just need to know how big to make it. And I can just scroll over here and how many rows and columns do I need? And this is the hard part. So let's just say I'm doing a lab and I'm going to measure, um, let's just say how light, different colors of light affect plant growth. And I'm going to take maybe 5 different colors of light and I'm going to see how plant growth is affected. I know that if I'm using 5 different colors of light, I'm going to go at least 5 down, okay, for my 5 colors, maybe red, orange, yellow, green, blue. And then I'm going to measure maybe a spinach plant. And maybe I'm going to measure a radish. And so I need to know how many things I'm going to measure and then how many different sources I'm going to take that measurement from. So in your lab, you should have been manipulating some type of exercise or activity level, and I'm guessing that you had different people or the same person do different activities. And so you're going to have to set that up. I'm just going to select a data table for that plant color one, and I'm going to show you how to do this. So I've inserted my data table here. If this is going to be maybe red light, and this is blue light, and this is maybe orange light, yellow light, maybe green light. Now up here I can put height of spinach and maybe height of radish, which is really nice. So then I can just go in here and say, well, the height of the spinach in red light was maybe 5 centimeters. And the height of in blue was whatever. What you also may want to do on here is if I click with 2 fingers, I'm kind of doing a right click. I can insert a row above, which is really nice. If I highlight that row and do a 2-finger click, which is a right click, I can merge those cells and give this a title. So maybe I just want this to be called differences in plant height when grown under colored, oh my gosh, lights. And obviously my spelling is horrible. We're just going to pretend it's all good, and I can center that. And now basically I have a really nice data table to set up. So when you're thinking of doing this, whatever your activity levels you could put here, and maybe you had just one person, Sarah, do those different activities. Maybe you had 2 people do those activities. So this is just an idea of how to set up a data table. Once you had your data table set up, it's really easy to collect data and keep it organized. So you want to be sure to make this data table before you collect your data, and then it makes collecting data really easy. Once you've collected your data, please come back and watch how to make a graph using Google Sheets.